What if we train twice a day? Will the results come faster? In theory, yes. Training twice a day can speed up your results. But before you decide to hit the gym 2 times a day, every day, we need to talk about what training really does, who this strategy is for, and when it can actually help you instead of hurting you. Because if you do it right, training twice a day can help you build more muscle, burn more fat, and improve your physique faster. But if you do it wrong, it can lead to overtraining, injuries, and no real progress. So let's break this down in a simple way. To understand if training twice a day makes sense, we first need to understand what a single workout actually does. Weight training has one main purpose: to create controlled damage in the muscle fibers. When you lift weights, when you push, pull, squat, press, your muscle fibers suffer micro damage. This is not an injury, it's a controlled stress that your body can adapt to. After the workout, when you go home, eat, and sleep, your body starts recovery. With proper rest and nutrition, damaged fibers repair themselves, adapt to that stress, and come back a little bit stronger and slightly bigger. This is the basic cycle of muscle growth. Stimulus, you train. Recovery, your body repairs. Adaptation, the muscle gets stronger. If one of these steps is missing, your results slow down or completely stop. If the stimulus is too weak, nothing changes. If the recovery is poor, no sleep, no food, you just get tired. If there is no consistency, there is no real adaptation. So when we talk about training twice a day, we're asking, can I safely increase the stimulus without destroying my recovery? Right now, my own training is divided into 2 sessions per day. Let me give you a simple example of how that looks in practice. In the morning, I train chest-heavy compound movements, primary chest work, focused on strength and quality reps. In the afternoon, I train shoulders and triceps, accessory work, higher reps, more volume. So instead of doing one long, very heavy upper body workout that would take 3 hours, I split the volume into 2 shorter, more manageable sessions. Each session is about 45 minutes to an hour, which keeps me fresh and focused. Why do I do that? Let me break down the reasons. First and most importantly, I've been training for many years. We're talking over a decade of consistent, progressive training. My body is used to training. My nervous system is adapted to the demands, and my muscles have good work capacity and resistance. I didn't start training twice a day when I was new. I built a solid foundation first with years of single-session training. Second, I have time in my day to do this realistically. I can train 1 hour in the morning and then 1 hour in the afternoon. This isn't rushed or forced, it fits into my lifestyle. I'm not sacrificing sleep, work, or family time to make it happen. The spacing between sessions matters too. I typically have 4 to 6 hours between my morning and afternoon workouts. Third, and this is crucial, splitting the sessions allows me to give each muscle group a very focused, high-quality stimulus. In my morning chest session, I'm fresh. My nervous system is ready. I can do heavy movements with full focus and perfect form. Then, in the afternoon, when I train shoulders and triceps, I'm approaching that work with fresh energy again. My form stays good, my reps are controlled, and I can push intensity without compensating or getting sloppy. As a bonus, I burn calories twice a day, which helps me manage body fat more easily. With 2 sessions, I create 2 peaks of calorie expenditure. This can be helpful when I'm in a fat loss phase. So with this structure, I manage to stimulate the muscles properly with focused work and increase total energy expenditure. But here's the critical part. This works for me because I meet specific conditions that most people don't have yet. I have solid sleep habits, a structured diet, and the discipline to do this consistently without burning out. Adding a second session was a logical next step, not just copying someone on Instagram. My progress had genuinely stalled with training twice a day is not a beginner strategy. If you want to even consider this approach, you should meet at least these conditions. You have 2 or more years of consistent weight training. You already have a solid base of technique and strength, and your progress is stuck. Your muscle growth has slowed down a lot. Your fat loss has stalled, and your physique isn't changing much anymore. When I say your progress is stuck, I'm talking about muscle development where your arms, legs, chest, back are not improving like before. Body fat reduction where you're training and dieting but your fat levels stay almost the same. And general aesthetics where your physique looks very similar. If you are in this situation, then splitting your training into 2 daily sessions might be a useful tool. This method can be applied in 2 main scenarios. Scenario 1, muscle gain. You're in a calorie surplus, eating more than you burn. Your goal is to build muscle mass, and you're training heavy. In this case, training twice a day can help you increase your total training volume while keeping each session short enough so your performance doesn't crash. Instead of doing one huge workout where your last exercises are done with low energy, you can split the work and keep the quality high in both. Scenario 2, fat loss. You're in a calorie deficit, eating less than you burn. Your goal is to lower body fat and get more definition. Here, training twice a day can help by increasing your daily calorie burn and helping you maintain muscle mass while you're losing fat. For example, you can do weight training in one session and a lighter workout or cardio in the other. But again, this is for people who already have a solid base and are willing to manage sleep, stress, and nutrition properly. Now, let me be very clear. Training twice a day is not required to get great results. Most people will do extremely well with 3 to 5 solid workouts per week, good nutrition, and proper sleep. If you are still a beginner, don't have a stable routine, skip workouts often, sleep badly, and eat whatever is in front of you, then training 2 times a day will probably do more harm than good. Why? Because your body doesn't just need stimulus, it also needs recovery capacity. If you double the training but your sleep is poor and your diet is not supporting your muscles, your body simply won't recover properly. The result? You feel more tired, your performance drops, your motivation goes down, and your results don't improve. So before even thinking about training twice a day, ask yourself honestly, am I already training consistently 3 to 5 times per week? Is my technique decent on the main exercises? Am I sleeping enough hours most nights? Am I eating in a way that supports my goals? Not perfect, but at least structured. If the answer is no to most of these, your next step is to fix the basics, not to add more training sessions. Build your foundation first. Consistent workouts, solid form, reasonable sleep, basic control over your diet. Then, later, if your progress truly stalls, you can experiment with more advanced strategies like 2-a-day sessions. In upcoming videos, I'm going to show you my full weekly training routine in detail, how I split my muscle groups, which exercises I use most often, how I organize my 2 daily sessions, and how I adjust for building versus fat. I'll also show you how I manage my nutrition to support this, how much I eat, and how I keep it simple. If you enjoyed this simple explanation and want training without confusion, make sure to subscribe to Simple That Works in the comments. Tell me, how long have you been training? Have you ever tried training twice a day? Focus, strength, and faith, the simple that actually works. See you in the next one.